So with that, let's talk about small brand mentality. What is it and what made you want to start this?
Yeah. Well, I was thinking of when I was a tracksmith, I like many people, I'm just constantly surrounded by content and I'm surrounded by uh brand activations, media, just things that we're seeing in real life, let alone like the products that we use ultimately, right? And I think that a lot of us have opinions and it usually turns into like long run discussion. Uh
Mm.
like was this cool? Was it not? Was this impactful? And I love the time and place for those kind of like open forum, not being recorded hot take sessions. But
Yeah.
I professionally was like, well, what if I tried to challenge myself to slim down my view of my opinion? Because the opinion exists for a reason, right? Something feels authentic or inauthentic because of X. But I don't think we take the time to acknowledge that often, or at least I did not. And I think oftentimes I don't. I just have knee jerk reactions. This is cool. This is not cool. I like that. I don't like that. And when I was a tracksmith, I was like, you know what? What if I took some time? And some of those projects that started off were related to like Hoka's activation at the marathon trials. Like where they did the Fly Lab and they did the Sidious Cafe, right? Like all of those things that I didn't even get to see in person, but from a digital perspective, I was like, whoa, they did this. And then they also connect with these athletes. And then they made these custom kits with the family's names integrated into them. So I was thinking of, with the Hoka activation, for example, at the marathon trials, how they were able to connect the product launch to the media arm to this experiential environment, all of these things that made this brand feel larger than life, and connecting these elements. I thought it was super cool. I'm like, well, why does that feel cool? As opposed to just saying that, right? And through these exercises and case studies, I feel like it's helpful to me as a marketer to see what the world is doing, but then kind of dissect the parts that feel true or feel untrue. And I think for others, it's helpful for them to kind of engage in the same thought because what is true to me may not be true to you, right? I might think something is cool and Will, you might think the opposite. But we know exactly why we have these opinions.